Mississippi are debating a bill that would allow some parents to choose whether to vaccinate their kids. As 16 WAPT's Ross Adams reports, the question is shots or not.
It's a debate pitting some Mississippi parents against doctors.
We're seeing more and more parents that are concerned about this all the time.
The argument, should parents have the right to opt out of mandatory vaccines? Medical experts say that could lead to a measles outbreak in the state.
Measles is extremely contagious. It's 9 times more contagious than Ebola virus.
Right now, Mississippi is the state with the longest streak without measles, but Mary Jo Perry says vaccine shots gave her 11-year-old son Jacob a bad reaction.
He had convulsions and they were within the window following vaccines that the inserts say that, that you should watch for that sort of thing.
That experience drove Perry to become co-director of the Mississippi Parents for Vaccine Rights.
We have to take time off to go to the Capitol to lobby.
That group is strongly supporting House Bill 130. It would strip away the state law that forces parents to get vaccines for kids. Perry says that could spare other kids what her son went through.
He had convulsions and he hasn't had any more. And we know other children that have continued to have issues, and it has caused brain damage and even death.
The amended bill that passed the House Education Committee would only let parents out if doctors say the children are at risk.
Immunizations do have rare side effects, and some people can't take them, and that's perfectly appropriate for some children not to get immunized.
They denied it twice, and then the third time I got a legislator involved. And anyway, by the time my son finally got an exemption, it was the third doctor, and 5 years later. That shouldn't be.
The Mississippi bill is being debated in the middle of a growing measles outbreak around the nation.
Particularly as you see this outbreak with measles.
Hundreds of people have been infected in 14 states. All of those states allow parents to opt out of the shots. That's why the governor here has reservations.
How can I guarantee, or how can we guarantee, that our children will be safe if they're in classrooms, public classrooms, with children who might not have the medical treatment they need?
Here at the State Health Department, leaders believe changing the law could open the door to an outbreak here. Mississippi's last measles case more than 20 years ago, and the state's immunization rate of 99%, currently the highest in the nation.
We know that over 99% of our school children get properly immunized, and so if you have that level of protection, measles can't get in the state and it can't circulate.
The most serious claim against vaccines is some parents believe they could lead to autism or developmental delays, but that debate is far from over.
I think the science is not settled, it's not clear, science evolves, and we have to be open-minded about looking at not only the risks associated with vaccines, but also the failures that are associated with vaccines.
The immunizations are not associated with autism, and some of the things that people are concerned about are really not a concern.
In Jackson, Ross Adams, 16 WAPT News.
Now, this vaccines bill still has to pass the full House before it would go to the Senate for more debate. And it is the subject of our non-scientific Instapoll 16 tonight. We're asking, should all kids be required to get vaccinations? You can see it's close, but so far most of you say yes. We'd love to hear from you. You can call or text 601-980-4416. Enter 1 for yes and 2